The Boy Sadler, Adverts by Chris Sadler. How you diddling, old partners? Me and Dangerous spent a busy night last night scrolling through the Freeview looking for some classic TV. Why do all the channels have their adverts on at the same time? What I can't tell you about men's body spray, life insurance policies and motorised garage doors isn't worth knowing. Dangerous, love of my life, eyed me slyly while tucking into a defrosted profiterole as I stabbed gormlessly at the remote. You know you're being profiled, she said. What's that? I said absently as my ham-fisted button pressing brought up more promotional images, this time for a discount supermarket. You're being profiled, she said. The adverts are targeted to you based on the programmes you watch. I grunted, as the gorgeous green promise of a lawn care product swam in front of my eyes. Dangerous continued, the advertisers look at the demographics of a programme's viewers and broadcast adverts to match that audience. Yeah, I said. For example, she said, 1970s sitcom repeats attract a more mature audience. And the World Extreme Skateboarding Championships don't. They get great viewing figures in A&E though, I said. The advertisers, she continued, also target people based on gender, geography and socio-economic group. Do they? I said. What socio-economic group are we in then? Oh, she said. Oh, I said, picking up my pie. Yeah, she said. Oh, beast. Ha ha, I said, putting down my pie. Anyway, what's your point? The point is, she said, if you look at it the other way round, you can tell what sort of person you are, or at least what sort of person the advertisers think you are, just by noting what adverts are on between the programmes you watch. Interesting, I said. Want to test it out? Yeah, she said. I handed her the remote and said, go on then, pick your favourite programme and let's see what it says about you. Right, she said. After a quick scroll down, she picked out the PWO channel, Powdered Wigs and Overacting, which was showing an old BBC costume drama. Let's give this a go, she said. After 7 minutes of achingly correct received pronunciation, lashings of sexual repression and some impressive frilly shirts, the advert started. First up was an ad for lawnmowers. Next was one for a prestige supermarket, and then one for a national stately home charity. Ha! I said, they think you're aspirational middle class, doubtfully eyeing Dangerous's wrinkled jogging pants. Oi, she said, these are designer, indoor wear. I'm impressed, I said. Are they from Louis Vuitton's new Nora Batty range? Dangerous flung me a look. Next up was a men's body wash ad. Ah, I said, they sometimes do this, throw a curveball in now and again, to throw you off the scent. Dangerous didn't answer. Stop admiring the suds, I said. Ha, said Dangerous, had enough of this. Let's see what you're like then. Right, I said, catching the swiftly chucked remote. I started scrolling through. Can't find anything, I said. Keep going, she said. Then I found it. Ancient flying saucers and the alien pyramid conspiracy at Roswell. Click. I pressed the button. We went straight into an advert for ladies' hair removal cream. Dangerous snorted and put her hand over her mouth as I scowled. She stared at me with a strained expression as though she was trying to keep something in. I turned back to the TV. The next ad was for electric curling tongs. Eek, she squeaked. But you've got no hair, she hissed through clasped fingers. I tried to ignore her. Ha, 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 she said, rocking back and forth evilly on the sofa. Never mind, I said. These must have been a couple of curveballs. This next one will be me, for sure. The curling tongs faded from view. Energetic music started, and the image of a woman riding the crest of a wave on a surfboard hoved into view. She was smiling gleefully. This image was immediately replaced by an equally happy lady scooting along on roller skates, then another, energetically hang gliding. Right, I said, flinging the remote down next to my guffawing soon-to-be ex-spouse. I'm going. That light box of lies is all yours. I'm off to the shed. Dangerous tried to stifle her hooting with a cushion as the tears ran down her cheeks. Never mind, love, she said. You're all man to me. I paused at the door, relented, turned and said, Thanks, love. I appreciate that. That's okay, Petal, she said. Well, what could I say? Except I love her. I really do. Although that might be on hold till tomorrow. Bless her cotton socks, however wrinkly they may be. Ciao altogether.